Hi, welcome back to Sexy Erotic Dating Adventures, Part 3. I just want to say at this point that I had been talking to a lot of guys online, but met very few of them. My intuition served me well, and I let it lead me and guide me. Of all the guys I actually met, I did not have sex with all of them, possibly only a third of that. If I met someone and liked them, and they were a good kisser, and I was in a mood to, yes, I would have sex with them. To be honest, most of the encounters, the sex was average, sometimes really bad, and a few times it was bliss. I am a very open-minded person, and I was on a sexual exploration of self, of what I really liked, what were my interests, my limits. I will try most things once. If the sex was bad, I did not see the point in seeing the guy again, as I was looking for someone I was sexually compatible with, as neither of my two husbands had been really. This time around I wanted to get that right before I started having feelings and falling in love with anyone else. So yes, I have had quite a few one-night stands, but what I am really looking for is just one guy to be with, and until I find what I'm looking for, I'm not going to settle or be a nun, as I love sex and love having as many orgasms as I can, because orgasms keep you young. Next chapter, short guy. This guy I met for drinks in a local town, a midway point for both of us, so we were both driving and neither of us could have a drink. Needless to say, we fancied each other and had a good conversation, a little flirting and quite a few non-alcoholic drinks. When it's finally time to go, he walked me to my car and I asked if he wanted to get in the car with me. So he got in next to me and after a bit of chatting, he leaned across and kissed me. Now what happened next I did not expect. He was a very good kisser and was turning me on. After a bit more kissing and groping, he asked if I wanted to go back to his place. Now earlier I had a row with my son who lived with me, an adult son, so I did not want to see him again that night, so I was glad for a reason to stay out longer, plus the guy had turned me on. I followed him back to his flat. He was only 10 minutes away. When we got inside, he made us a coffee and we started kissing again, and he started touching my breasts. He took off my top and bra and started sucking and licking on them, and this made me get very wet. He started fingering my pussy and pulled off my knickers, and he got on his knees in front of me and pulled me towards him and started licking me out really good, really intense, very expert at that. It felt so good. He did that for ages and made me come several times. Then it was my turn. I unzipped him and saw his cock was very wide. Not that long, but I prefer girth. I sucked him a long time. We were eventually both naked, and we got on the floor on our knees, and he fucked me doggy style. His cock filled me up good, and he was a good lover. After we had both come, I left and got home about 3:30. Good job it was Saturday. I saw this guy again 2 more times, and each time we saw each other we had sex at least 3 times. Each occasion. The last day I saw him, he stayed overnight and we gave each other oily sensual massages and had sex again in the morning. He was fingering my pussy very good. When suddenly I squirted and got him right in the eye, he was not pleased. We texted a bit after and then he said he did not want to meet again, and I was fine with that as he was not what I was looking for in a man. I just want to say here, please do not judge me on my behaviours. People get pleasures in life and adrenaline buses from all sorts of activities. Going to the gym, running, horse riding, swimming, sailing, skiing, etc. For me, my favourite activity for pleasure and exercise happens to be sex. Sex is good for you as long as you are safe doing it and it's consenting adults. Orgasms are a way for us to release the feel-good hormones into our body. I went through my whole first marriage without a single orgasm, as much my thought as his. When I ended my marriage, someone sent me a vibrator in the post. I do not know who did this to this day, but it changed my life. Ladies, if you've never used one, try it. You will find out what pleases you. and you can direct any man in your life how to please you, as some men do not have a clue, and it's down to us to tell them. However, if we don't know ourselves, it's pretty hard to do that, hey? So my life changed from that moment, and I could not get enough orgasms, mainly from masturbation at this point in my life, but that felt so good. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. That was my latest story. So please like, share, subscribe. If you've got any comments or questions, please put them down below. And I'll see you with my next story. Bye for now.